name's Christine. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do a Friday reads and a book haul. And I forgot one thing. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, in my Owl Crate box, I didn't do an unboxing. Just don't have time sometimes. So I ended up getting The Sandcastle Empire by Kayla Olson, and I didn't even know this book existed. But not even sure. I know the theme was Make It Out Alive. So I'm not sure if it's almost like the Lord of the Flies sort of deal, like being stranded and have to get out sort of thing. So I might put that off until maybe the fall. And then I also got New World Rising by Jennifer Wilson, and this is a Of Tomes book. Benjamin from Benjamin of Tomes is now a publisher, so that was one of the books. And my daughter actually said that looks kind of interesting, so she might read it. And then the lovely Lisa of Lycan Books sent me a package. She found out that I was starting to collect this series or this author, and she asked if I would like her copies because she doesn't want them anymore. So she sent them to me. So thank you, Lisa. I adore you. And if you haven't checked out her channel, the link will be below. Go subscribe to her because she's awesome. But she sent me the first four books in the Mortal Instruments series. So now I only have to collect the last two. So I do have a double copy of this. I'm keeping this copy, and my copy I will probably donate back to the library where I got it from. Pretty sure that's where I got it from. So it's all good. So I got City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, and I've read those first three, but I haven't read the second three because I still need to read Clockwork Princess in the what is that trilogy name? I don't think it's the Dark Artifices. I could be wrong, but the other trilogy. So City of Fallen Angels. So thank you again, Lisa. Love you. So I have not been reading too much the last couple of days, and there's a reason why. I was always, like when I was a kid, I used to color with Laurentian pencil crayons, and I used to love them, but they were higher quality than, say, like the dollar store brand. And so I've been coloring with these, and they're not very inspirational. It's just the Crayola pencil crayons, and they're a hard lead. And I didn't understand, like, I was always getting frustrated because I couldn't shade properly because, you know, hard lead doesn't shade. So I decided to go to my local Michael's because I had a 40% off coupon, and these were still way overpriced even for that. So if I do end up getting the 150 color pack, I will definitely order from, I think it's dickblick.com, because their prices are a lot more better. Even with exchange, shipping, and everything, it would still come to not even half the price that Michael's charges for these. But I wanted to try them out, and they're the only people that had the Prismacolor premieres. And that's this. I got a box of 36. And now I understand why they are so expensive. And because they are a soft wax-based pencil crayon. And I had no idea that they even existed besides like the regular pencil crayons. I would like to try Faber-Castell, but they're an oil-based and they're even more expensive, so that is not going to happen anytime soon. But I will make do with these, and I've been kind of practicing in a smaller coloring book, and oh, what a difference. They are smooth and creamy, and I just love them. So that's why I have not been reading too much lately, because I am still reading Tainted Lilies by Becky Lee Rayridge, and I'm getting close to the end. It's getting a little bit more interesting now, but I have an issue with the back, because the back, the look on her face, let's see, kind of makes it look like she's in pain. And that is supposed to be like a sexy photo. No, it's not. But it's about pirates and New Orleans and gambling, and there is rape in here a little bit. But yeah, so I'll go more into more detail later with that one. And we are still reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And we are getting closer and closer to being finished. We are actually, I think, 73% now through. Yep. So we just have that much left to read. So by the time he's done school, which will be next Friday, this should be done, hopefully. Somebody had commented about our schooling here, and they were surprised that our kids are still in school. Our kids go to school from the day after Labor Day every year, and I'm pretty sure this is across Canada, but everybody starts school the day after Labor Day except for Catholics. They start 2 days after Labor Day. And so our kids go till the end of June, and the Catholics go 1 day later. I don't know why it's like that, but that's the way our city is anyways. And yeah, so they have all of July, all of August, and sometimes the first week of September off for summer, because our hottest months are July and August, so that's our summer. So they go for 10 months to school and 2 months off, but they get nice breaks in between. And I'm also reading Overcoming Type 2 Diabetes by Kerry S. Swift and Nathaniel G. Clark, but I'm finding this one is a little bit more depressing, and it makes me not want to read it. Because the other one was a little bit, yes, you have to change your eating style, and yes, you have to be careful. There are some benefits, to having it, and by changing your lifestyle, it's going to change your life a little bit. But this one is almost like a dire, you have diabetes, you're going to have all these problems, and you have to, cut out everything, and it's a little bit more hard to swallow, and it's making me a little bit defiant. I think that's the word. I'm very stubborn. Very stubborn when it comes to things. So this one making me defiant is not exactly the best thing for me to do. Yeah, like in grade 8, my teacher had told me not to take advanced classes because I'm only smart enough for the general classes. And I said, yeah, watch me. And I went and did advanced. And yeah, that could have been a ploy to make me buckle down, but I've had that type of stuff all my life where people have said you're not good enough, And so I said, yeah, watch me. So that was my favorite mantra when I was a kid. It still is, sort of. So anyways, enough about the rambling and the coloring and stuff. I probably am not going to be making my Triple RC challenge this month because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books to read, maybe, potentially. I could count this one because there is a little bit of romance in it. But, so this weekend I will be picking 1 or 2 to read from this pile of 5. And hopefully I get more reading in because it's been kind of rainy here, so now it's a sunny day and it's quite warm today. So I might just go and sit outside for a little bit and get some vitamin D from the sunshine and pick up one of these books once I've finished this, because I'm very close to finishing that one. So one of the 5 books I might be picking up is Covet by J.R. Ward. I've never read any of her. And I know there's a lot more sexy times in these, and they're paranormal, I believe. Yeah, a little bit. So there's that one. And these might go by quickly because, they are kind of some of my favorite styles. And the other one is She Tempts the Duke by Lorraine Heath. And she is the featured author for this month. And it's a historical. And this one also is a historical. And it's Candace Camp and Treasured Secrets of the Lock. I think it's a series. first in a seductive new trilogy. So there you go. And I've been kind of holding these off. I don't know why. I think I've just been maybe excited to read them. Because, well, for one, the cover is beautiful. Another, it's very heavy, actually. But it is Tiger's Curse by Colleen Hooke, and I have heard good and bad things about this one. And I know it's about, is it were tigers? They change into tigers, and I love snow tigers. They're beautiful. But yeah, I've just started seeing this crop up again, or lately, on other people's channels, so I don't know. We'll see. But it's very, the paper is, it's not even that glossy, but it's a heavy book. And it is, let's see, there we go. 403 pages, so not that thick, but it's heavy. And I also want to maybe pick up Lisa C's China Dolls. It's the first book of Lisa C that I've read and or will be reading. And I also heard that this is not one of her popular ones. This is one of the I don't know how to say it, better written. One of her, she's written better books since this one, or her other books are better than this one. So we'll see. And it's about friendship, I think. And with the Asian, San Francisco 1938, and there's some Asian things in friendships, so that's why I'm reading it, because of the friendships. So that is my Friday reads. Oh wow, sorry it's so long, but I hope everybody has an awesome weekend, and let me know what you guys are reading, or if you have any specific plans this weekend. Yeah, I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. See you later. Bye.